Declare play only. Partner opens a club. We bid a diamond with our hand. Partner bids a spade. We game force with 2 hearts. Partner bids 3 clubs, and we bid 3 no. I'm not sure I love the way we bid our hand in this auction. I mean, I could easily see us having a club slam with partner having such a long club suit here. I mean, okay, partner says that 3 clubs shows, I guess, just denies a heart stopper. Maybe it should, but I'm more of the belief that you should try and bid out your shape on these kinds of hands. So even if partner had like a doubleton heart, I'm inclined to try 2 no trump there. You know, a doubleton heart and no diamond support. So if partner really was 4, 2, 3, 4, they could bid 3 diamonds instead of 3 clubs in this spot. So this to me sounds like it's more likely to be 6-4 or maybe 5-4 on a bad day. In which case, I don't know, we're a couple of aces short, but if partner's whole hand is just a bunch of key cards, maybe we can actually make a slam in clubs. Anyway, we get to 3 now. No opposition interference. We get the 10 of hearts lead. And, I mean, in terms of just top tricks, we have 4 clubs, 2 spades, and a heart. I'm gonna go after the diamond suit, but things can definitely be a little dicey depending on where the ace of diamonds is, and depending on what's going on in hearts. Let's figure out what honor East plays at trick 1. Okay, East plays the king. The robots do tend to signal fairly honestly, especially when playing honor cards. So this would be a very strange play if East held the king queen. We would expect the queen of hearts, which means, well, we have a couple of options. I mean, first option is we hope that West has the diamond ace, right? We can win the ace of hearts and just bang out diamonds from the top. And, you know, if West has the diamond ace, our jack of hearts is protected from the a diamond continuation. Now, it's also possible that we could duck this trick, plan on ducking the next heart, and hope that hearts are 5-3. There are a couple of things I don't like about that. For starters, I'm going to end up losing a large number of tricks, just off the top. We're going to end up losing at least 2 hearts off the top. We'll lose the ace of diamonds, whereas if everything splits well, we might just have 11 tricks. Ace of hearts, king of diamonds, we take 5 clubs, we take 4 diamonds, we take the ace of hearts, we take 2 spades. I mean, that's already 12, but they, of course, can prevent all of this by cashing the queen of hearts when they're in. But additionally, West had the opportunity to overcall a heart over a diamond, and so that makes me less likely to believe that I can hold up hearts enough times to isolate the heart suit from West. It's possible that West has a hand with like queen 10-9 fifth of hearts and no diamond ace, and they just think their hand is a little too weak to overcall, which I would probably agree with, but you know, we're just kind of like flipping a coin on where we think the diamond ace is, and this is match points, right? This isn't imps. At imps, even if the clubs come home, we still only have 8 tricks. We would need either spade finesse, which I think would be my choice. You know, play a club to the ace, play a spade to the jack. That way, if the queen of spades is on side, we don't even need to set up and run the diamond suit, for example. Anyway, I've talked enough. I mean, I'm just going to win the ace of hearts and lead the king of diamonds. Maybe we can do a little better by playing a club to the ace and a diamond up to the king. East might duck from the ace of diamonds or something, and that could tell us how to play the rest of the hand. You know, if a diamond the king wins, we can be pretty confident East has that diamond ace, and we already know where the queen of hearts is. So maybe there's a small improvement taking that line of play. But ultimately, I think I should play on diamonds. If I play a club to the ace and a spade finesse loses, they can just cash out. Maybe the diamonds are running and we could have had 11 tricks just by knocking out the ace of diamonds. Again, it's match points. We don't really care if the contract goes down. We just want to maximize the number of tricks we can take against reasonable layouts of the cards. So, let's do it. That's not good news, because now obviously heart comes back. But I'm hopeful that hearts are 4-4. Again, kind of, from the auction, West could have overcalled a heart with a 5-card suit. Anyway, we should... Have I denied a 4-card heart suit at some point in this auction? No. Well, that's actually fascinating, because maybe against these opponents who don't have good carding agreements, I can get away with playing a low heart. This is the lowest outstanding heart. West is going to win this trick per force. And if West really is sitting on the queen of hearts remaining, they might be afraid of cashing it to set up our jack. I think it's unlikely. But I also don't think that playing the jack of hearts is necessarily going to help me. East 100% would be unblocking the heart suit here if they had 9 doubleton remaining. Also, we can expect West has that card from the opening lead. So I think I'm going to play small. West does continue hearts, but, oh, East returned a low heart from 5-6 doubleton. Well, that's okay. We're down 1. We kind of did the best we could from a match point standpoint, right? Now, again, at imps, I would have taken a different line of play. I would play a club to the ace, a spade to the jack. That would have won here, and then we could just cash out. We would come up with 5 club tricks, 3 spades, and the ace of hearts. That would be 9 tricks and make our contract. But that line of play is going to score quite poorly if the ace of diamonds is sitting in West's hand over here. So anyway, we identified a bunch of lines of play. Everything would have worked other than what we did, but sometimes you just gotta take a risk at match points for some over tricks, and it didn't work out for us here. Board 2. East opens a spade. We overcall 2 diamonds, 2 spades by West. Some sort of like responsive double by our partner. And we bid 3 diamonds. Well, I don't think 3 diamonds is a very good bid. I've said this a bunch before. Obviously, the robots think this 2-diamond overcall shows a 5-card suit, but really this should be like a minimum 2-diamond overcall. Ace, king, 6, then an outside ace is pretty minimal, especially vulnerable. So this 3-diamond bid, especially when partner denies support in any way, is no good. Sometimes you just gotta kind of feel what the auction sounds like to you. And when your partner makes one of these responsive doubles, they really want you to bid one of their suits, not rebid your own suit. So yeah, I mean, if we had like ace, king, queen, jack, 6 the diamonds or something, fine. We can rebid the suit. We're comfortable playing a 6-1 fit. If we had king, queen, jack, 7th of diamonds, again, we would be comfortable playing a 7-1 fit. But here, we don't really want to play opposite a singleton, and we have a great suit to bid. We have 3 clubs to the ace-10. Yeah, partner might only have 4 clubs, but more often than not, partner's going to be like 5-5 or at least 5-4 in this kind of auction. So I would much rather play in the club suit than in the diamond suit, where I know we have trumps in both hands. Anyway, we're in 3 diamonds, and we get the king of clubs lead. This is a little surprising, given the opponents have bid and raised spades. Oftentimes that means that West is holding on to the ace of the suit. Now, on an auction like this, I think you just auto-lead the ace of spades or lead a spade, no matter what your spade holding is. But anyway, here we get the king of clubs lead. It's likely to be from length. I don't really see a better option than to just try and pull trumps. I want to avoid a club ruff if possible. And given that the king, queen of clubs are sitting with West from this opening lead, as well as the fact that the reason West didn't lead a spade is very likely because they have the ace or maybe the king, and they were afraid of leading away from an honor. Very unlikely that taking a heart finesse works to, say, pitch a loser before we pull trumps. So I think East is very likely to have the queen of hearts. Now that could be doubleton. Maybe an alternative we could consider is when the ace of clubs, go ace king of diamonds, and then ace king of hearts, hoping the 10 sets up to pitch a loser. But I think we just go ace king of diamonds and another diamond. Eventually knock out the queen of clubs. They'll get 2 spades, a club, and however many diamonds they can take. It does look as if diamonds are not splitting. I mean, East high-load in diamonds. East played the 10 and then the 6, I think. So maybe diamonds really are 4-2. Regardless, I don't really think it helps to try an alternative line. I mean, if I do go ace king of hearts, yeah, it could be queen doubleton, but maybe the opponents are false carding. Okay, the opponents have false carded, so that's good news. Ace of hearts. Aha, clubs were 5-1. So it's a good thing we won the first trick. Yeah, this is just kind of crazy to not lead a spade against this auction. Now, I mean, if they play 2 rounds of spades and then lead a club throw, I guess I might still be okay. It's going to be tough. East would have to figure out to unblock the queen of diamonds to make sure that West gets that jack. Otherwise, I can, like, run the jack of hearts. This loses a heart trick, but I set up 2 discards for my club losers. But yeah, the king of clubs lead is kind of crazy. Anyway, probably going to be a pretty flat board in this field. I think most people will come to the same conclusion as I did and just pull trumps. Board 3, we open a heart. West overcalls a spade. 2 hearts by our partner. We bid 4 hearts. I'm not convinced by this 4-heart bid. I might be more drawn towards a 3 no trump bid, if anything. I mean, 4 hearts is fine, but this king of spades we know from the auction is very unlikely to be well positioned, and the best way to give that card some value is probably for us to play in no trump. Like, if partner has queen third of spades, playing in hearts, it might actually just go ace of spades ruff, like diamond or club to West ace, another spade ruff, whereas in no trump we actually have 2 spade stoppers. So anyway, I'm not convinced by the 4-heart bid, but here we are. It's not unreasonable. Jack of diamonds lead. This is, I guess that means diamonds are 7-2 or 8-1, because we're looking at the 10. I suspect this hand is not going to go great for us. It's going to go diamond to the king, spade. I guess we'll try some sort of finesse. Or maybe better is to put up the king of spades, actually. If we can convince West that East has 3 or 4 small spades, maybe West is afraid to cash the queen. Okay, well, first rule, false carding, we want to play the card we're known to hold. Both opponents know that we have the queen of diamonds. West led the jack, Will led the queen from queen jack, East won the king, would have won the queen if they wanted to from king queen. So I will do this, and I'm going to play the king. All right, are they going to get their ruff? They are. Well, I tried. 8 of diamonds return. We can just pull trumps. The clubs are good too. Wow. West was 5-5 and didn't feel like they were good enough for Michaels. So they overcalled a spade. Their spades are a lot better than their clubs. But again, probably a pretty flat board. So, you know, board 1, anything other than what we did would have resulted in a plus score, which is kind of sad. I'm hoping that we have some field protection on it though, because it's kind of crazy not to go after diamonds when you have the possibility of 11 tricks on the hand at match points. Then boards 2 and 3 are pretty flat. So West opens a diamond on this one. Pass to us, and we balance with 1 spade. It's a little heavy. We have 17. I mean, I don't mind it. I might have doubled. Because no matter how many hearts partner bids, we can always bid spades over it. And if partner, for example, if we double and partner jumps to 2 hearts and we bid 2 spades, we're pretty happy. You know, partner has the option to raise to 3 spades, and we can try 3 no trump there to show we have a strong hand, 5 spades, and good diamond stoppers. And then that'll leave the decision up to partner about which game to play. So I think I like double. But the robots hate doubling if they don't have support for all of the unbid suits, which is, I guess, why they decided to bid a spade. So West is the only one who bid. Partner is 8. There are 15 high card points missing. East very likely to have at least one of those missing high card points. Otherwise, West would have opened a no trump. So I mean, it would be great news if the high card that East holds is the spade queen. Then we can just take every finesse imaginable. I wonder, though, if this king of clubs lead is ever from king doubleton. The robots love leading their doubletons. And if West is really looking at a hand like queen, 3rd of spades, king, 3rd of hearts, ace, jack, 5th of diamonds, and king doubleton of clubs, I wouldn't be that surprised if they chose to lead the king of clubs from that holding. I mean, I would probably lead a low heart, you know, or maybe I might even lead a low diamond, depending on how aggressive I was feeling. But I think the robots would be drawn towards the doubleton lead. So it's possible that you know, East-West might get a club ruff if we don't pull trumps soon enough. I don't think diamonds are 6-1, because West had an opportunity to bid 2 diamonds here. So I'm not that worried about a diamond ruff if I lose the lead early. But this club ruff possibility is a little scary to me. Well, let's win the ace of clubs. I mean, I don't think I can afford to duck this trick. Also, it just, like, if the king, queen of clubs are over here, I do want to lead a club up to the jack later. So, I guess I'm going to cash a spade, take a heart finesse, and then take a spade finesse. I still have the opportunity of taking another heart finesse if I want to later, playing West for the king and 10. Really? Well, I'd say that's good news. Wow, the 6 of diamonds return. Huh. Okay, I mean, I was going to say that's good news in the fact that now we are pretty confident West has the queen of spades. Because if not, that would give East 5 high card points. Maybe East would pass with a hand that's pretty flat, but I think it's more likely East would, or West wouldn't be opening the 10 count. Especially because it looks like West is very likely to be balanced. So now I'm pretty comfortable just cashing the king of spades. Depending on what happens, we can either pull trumps or play 2 top hearts. Pitching our diamond loser. And eventually lead a club up towards the jack. I'm going to try and sneak a club through. I don't think it mattered, but you can never be too careful. The 9 of hearts was a winner, and I was pretty confident the queen of clubs was onside at this point. So, I mean, again, probably a pretty flat board. Every finesse lost, the heart hook lost, the spade finesse lost. I'm a little shocked from the robot's perspective that West didn't lead the doubleton heart. I mean, I would have led the king of clubs. I think it's the right lead, but robots do love leading their doubletons and trying for ruffs. Well, so far we haven't had too much to work with, play-wise. I mean, the first board had a big decision at trick 2, and we kind of guessed wrong. But aside from that, everything has been pretty flat. So pass, we open a spade. We have a good hand. Partner bids 2 spades. And we splinter 4 diamonds. I'm curious what kind of hand we're hoping partner has, where slam has potential. Because partner is limited. They did just bid 2 spades, and like, if we're counting this king of diamonds as just a singleton, we really only have a 16 count. And it's not a particularly shapely 16, right? It would be different if we were like a 6th of spades. Then a holding such as king 4th would bring the suit home for no losers. But with only ace 5th, you know, and of course partner's 2 spade doesn't promise a 4th trump. So I like to actually have a plan in mind if I'm going to make this very descriptive bid telling them about my hand as to how we're going to reach a slam. And I don't really see that here. I mean, like, in terms of high cards, what do I need? I need the king of clubs, the ace of hearts, and the king, queen of spades. And that is a game force. That is not a simple two-spade raise. You know, additionally, the fact that partner's a passed hand kind of adds to the issue there. So if we're not looking at all of those high cards, partner would have to have some distribution. Singleton club, ace of hearts, king, queen of spades. I mean, once again, we're getting into the territory of partner would have bid Drury. So I'm not in love with the 4 diamond bid. I think we could have avoided telling the opponents what our shape looked like and just bid 4 spades here. But anyway, here we are. So we got the ace of diamonds lead. This hand might be about restricted choice in the spade suit, which means if I get nothing else to go on and, for example, the ace of spades fetches an honor from east, we'll play a spade to the 9 on the next round. But we do have to figure out what we're doing in spades first. I was going to say we'll need to take the club finesse because no matter what's going on in the red suits, we can only get 1 discard, but it looks like the king of clubs is on side. Put up the 10 here to kind of coax east into covering. You know, if we play small, east might play small on this trick, and even though we're pretty sure the king is on side, we might be in an uncomfortable position later. So always useful to get them to just dump their honors if you can kind of give them a little push in that direction. So West's ace of diamonds lead. I know the robots like to do this from long suits, like ace 5th, ace 6th, which makes me think that, you know, East has short diamonds, therefore East might have long trumps, but this 8 of clubs switch kind of goes the other way. Now maybe this is like some sort of doubleton lead, and West is short in clubs, East is long, and therefore West has the long trumps. So I'm thinking well, the club read is a little less certain than the diamond read, I believe. Now, it's possible that East has 7 diamonds and didn't preempt in second seat. You know, East is passed, white on red. So it could have been a true lead from ace doubleton or even singleton ace. I think it's unlikely, though. I'm more drawn to the read that diamonds are very likely to be 5-4 or 6-3. That, I guess, is a small reason to believe East might have longer trumps. And so we should start with the king of spades. So I think I'm going to do that. All right. Spades are breaking. We must lose a heart, but we can rough the 4th round in dummy. And indeed, it was ace-queen, 5th of diamonds. Not a lead that anyone really would have considered other than the robots. And look at this, the 8 of clubs switch was actually from club length. So we kind of did well reading that the diamonds were more likely to be long in West's hand and the clubs was a bit less certain. So, board 6. We have a 3 diamond preempt by East. We bid 3 spades. Looks like a good bid to me. Some people might just jump to 4 spades. I guess I'm a little conservative in these scenarios compared with a lot of expert players, where sometimes people just like blast a game because they're They think, and maybe this is more common at imps than at match points anyway, that here you would be a little sad if you overcalled 3 spades and it passes out. But I like to give partner the benefit of the doubt that, okay, the robots do say this promises a 6-card suit. I think you can do it on 5, but more often than not, partner should play us for a pretty self-sufficient 6-card suit, and rather than looking at their trump support, they should more be focused on like how many aces and kings they have, as to whether or not they should bid a game. Because we can easily imagine that if partner has like Jack 4th of clubs and the King of hearts and the King of diamonds or something, you know, we have 4 losers off the top, and we haven't even begun talking about the trump suit, which could be 4-1 against us. So 3 spades could be easily more than enough on our cards. So I like the 3-spade overcall. Partner raises us to game. We do get the King of clubs lead. All right. Well, this is going to all come down to how many club ruffs do they get. We want to prevent as many club ruffs as possible. I mean, maybe East has no spades, and it goes Ace King of clubs club, and East just doesn't ruff because they don't have any. Trumps could be 2-0. But regardless, we still do want to try and avoid this club ruff if we can. I think it's going to be real hard. I mean, West might cash the Ace King of clubs and see East follow twice. And then West might switch to a diamond, but East is going to win and just play a heart over to the ace to get a club ruff. So I don't know if there's anything I can do. I believe I'm going to play the... I think I'm going to play the 10 of clubs and then the queen. Okay, well, if clubs are 5-1, then I don't need to play the queen anymore. I can just follow low. Well, that was nice of them. They didn't even cash a diamond. West is sitting over there with 7-5 and just doesn't bid. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Well, I don't know if we did all right on this one. If everyone gets that same defense, then I guess there's nothing really to be done. We're just going to get an average board. But, I mean, I'm happy with the result, right? They could have collected an extra diamond trick for down 2. All right, board 7, we open a spade. Partner bids a no trump. And we jump to 4 spades. We do have a 19 count. It's a pretty good 19. I don't like the spade suit. I would much rather... This is one of these hands where good conventions would be very helpful. If we could make a jump shift to 3 diamonds, or preferably 3 clubs, just an artificial jump shift that, you know, could have a variety of hand types and partner could ask us with the next step, then that would be very useful here. Like a spade, a no trump, 3 clubs, partner bids 3 diamonds to ask, we bid 3 spades to show a hand very similar to this. We have a 6 spade, but we don't want to bypass 3 no trump in case that's the right place. And our spade suit is not really self-sufficient where we can just jump to 4 spades ourselves. So that would be my preference on this one. Here it looks like things are going to work out okay. I mean, partner's hand's a bunch of garbage, but luckily it's garbage that kind of works well with our hand. The Queen Jack of Diamonds fill in our King third nicely. The Jack of Hearts fills in King Queen third nicely. And partner does have a little bit of trump support. So this hand will be over pretty quickly, I think. I don't see any reason to do anything strange in the heart suit. If I had more dummy entries, maybe we could guard against some sort of like obscure 5-1 spade split, where we like play the ace king of spades, find out the suit breaks badly, cross to dummy, ruff a club, cross to dummy, ruff a club, cross to dummy, ruff a club. But we just don't have enough dummy entries to do that with this hand. I guess it can't really hurt to try though, right? I mean, those Queen Jack of Diamonds could be entries. And what's the harm? I mean, I dump a heart on her, I win the king, I play his king of spades. If both follow, I just play another round of trumps. Jack of spades. Hello, DT. I mean, I still think I'm continuing with the king of spades. King, queen, 5-8. Pretty sure spades are 4-2. West wouldn't play the queen from queen 9 doubleton here. And I don't think East dumps the jack from jack doubleton. How many boards? There are 16. But regardless, it just kind of doesn't matter. I can afford to do this, and we will lose the ace of diamonds. Isn't this a bit of a shocking play? Like, what if they were cashing the king of clubs? Oh, East only had one club. That's why. That's why East didn't play a second club. I gotcha. Oh, I'm gonna have to refund that, your challenge. I am super busy. I can do it this weekend. This weekend I can do the challenge, but today I do not have time to do anything after playing this event. 1 no, 2 no by partner. Both minors. We bid 3 diamonds. That looks right to me. Do a speedball this weekend. Well, if you have, you can redeem that. There is a redeemable thing, but let me refund your points on this thing for now. And yeah, we can talk more this weekend. So we're in 3 diamonds, West open and no trump, 15-17. We get the ace of spades lead. Ooh, interesting to note, this is either ace-king doubleton, or this is the ace without the king, because the robots lead king from ace-king. So partner has 15. You don't have 25k points? Well, that seems like it's on you, I think. With 5, so East, I mean, even if East has the king of spades, East still has another card, maybe the queen of diamonds, or like jack of diamonds, jack of hearts, because East has at least 5 high card points. Let's see what the defense does. then it sounds as if you should avoid getting timed out. Okay, this defense has been not particularly exciting for us. Okay. So East has at least 2 more high card points. They've turned up with the Spade King. It could be the Jack of Spades and Jack of Hearts. I timed you out for a cow joke. I am well aware. That was very much deserved. I do have it out for you. You're right about that. I mean, I'm mostly concerned about what am I supposed to do if diamonds happen to be 4... 4-1. But I don't think there's much I can do about 4-1 diamonds. I mean, I could go Queen of Hearts pitching a club, Heart ruff, Ace of Diamonds. But then I would have to like cash the Queen Jack of Clubs and exit a low diamond hoping to end play someone with Queen Jack 4th. I'm just gonna play the Ace King of Diamonds. That is brutal. Yeah, we could have gotten out for down 1. I mean, if I saw through the backs of the cards, right? If I knew diamonds were 4-1, I let a diamond, West split. I won. I could have ruffed a club, cashed the Queen of Hearts, ruffed a heart, and then ruffed the last club with an intermediate spot and playing West. Or is that... maybe I'm off by 1 on my calculations. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we could have gotten out for 1 less, but like I said, there's no real reason to expect that diamonds have to be 4-1 there. West could have had an extra club. West could have had an extra heart. I mean, for all we know, West could have had long spades, right? We've seen the lead of an ace from, where was it? Board 5, we saw the Ace of Diamonds lead here from a long suit, unsupported. All right, 1 no trump by East. We overcalled 2 diamonds, showing both majors. 2 no trump by partner. Pick our better minor. What a fascinating bid. 2 no trump, pick our better minor. I don't think that's what most people would do in this position. Anyway, we bid 3 diamonds, and this works out perfectly when partner has 5-5 in the minors. But there we have it. So we get a trump lead. That is not surprising against this contract. We have 11, partner has 9. So once again, West has 5 high card points, or I guess 3 to 5 high card points. Hold on, did I get the count wrong last hand? Where was the last hand? Here it was. Partner had 15, there were 20 total. Oh, it's 3 to 5 high card points. Whatever. I was close. I had the general idea of what the hand was. Are you telling more cow jokes? Is this funnier in Norwegian? I have to imagine this is funnier in Norwegian. Well, I think they're going to go diamond, diamond. So we should probably win that in dummy so that we can lead a spade up towards the king, queen. I don't really know what to do after that, though, because if East ducks the ace of spades, I don't have a convenient way back to dummy to lead another spade towards the king-queen. I guess I could pull a round of trumps. Stop or we're going to have some beef. I get it. It's funny because the butcher is killing the cow. And this is totally not a dark joke. It's very happy and uplifting because the butcher stops and then they all go out for drinks afterwards. Fascinating. Also fascinating, that 9 of spades. And then the 10 of spades return. Oh, I'm so lost. Why are they just setting up the spade suit for me? So if I ruff a spade high, and then lead a trump, what ends up happening? I also get that joke. Huh. I don't really understand what this defense is. Because East didn't like try and rough out diamonds, or try and pull trumps, which would have prevented me from roughing clubs. I mean, East still can. Like, if I exit the queen of clubs, East wins and goes ace of diamonds, diamond. Maybe West has the diamond ace. Oh, you know what? That could be it. That could actually be it. So maybe I can go queen of clubs now. East wins. If it does go diamond, diamond, at least I do have 2 entries, right? I win the trump in hand, I ruff a spade to set up the suit. I can still cross back to the ace of hearts to cash 2 spades. I mean, I'm gonna lose the 5th round of clubs, but that's kind of unavoidable. Are you reading these from a book? Now East switches to a heart. Ooh, hold on. It sounds as if East hasn't really figured out what's going on the hand. Or maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe this cross ruff still results in the same thing. So I go ace of hearts. I ruff a heart. I go king of clubs, I ruff a club. I ruff a heart, I ruff a club. All right, here we go. No, East has the ace of diamonds. Why is East not just pulling trumps? I don't... I don't know. This is super weird defense. What was that ruff? Oh, my head hurts. I think I just go Queen of Spades pitching a club, maybe? I guess East is down to... What? I don't know why I'm feeling so lost on this one. The Ace of Diamonds is still missing, right? Yeah, that was super weird defense. I don't think I could do better, though, unfortunately. There was no real way to pull trumps and access my fifth club. Actually, the fact that diamonds were 4-1, I think meant that setting up spades wasn't going to work out for me. So maybe we did pretty well just to make our contract there. All right, pass by East, we open a diamond with our 19, and it passes out. The auction looks good. 3 clubs lead, the opponent's lead 4th best. So this could be from a 3 or 4 card holding. Interesting. Nine of diamonds switch. Well, I think I'm gonna win the king and dummy. I am a little concerned that if this really is like a singleton or doubleton, maybe I need to put in the queen here so that I can finesse the 7 next, but I think I'm gonna win the king, lead a spade, and hope that I can duck this trick to West. Because then West might have no choice but to go Ace of Diamonds, Diamond, pulling trumps for me. I would prefer to rough a spade in the dummy if I could, but maybe, I don't know, how confident am I that this is likely to be from like a doubleton or singleton? Because it could be 9-8 third, right? In which case I like go Queen of Diamonds, Ace. I mean, then a diamond return isn't so bad for me. A diamond, 7, 8, Jack. I play a diamond to the king. Everyone follows. I guess it would be bad if it was 9-8 doubleton. But yeah, the problem is if I win the king of diamonds and I lead a spade, and let's say East plays like the king or something, and I duck, they play another diamond, it goes queen, ace, and then West can play back the 10 to pin the 7. Just play to make. Well, first off, not a great idea at match points. Second off, I don't even know what the best line would be to make the contract, right? I think it tends to revolve around getting 3 diamond tricks here. Going positive is enough. Once again, incorrect. This is why I keep you around, because you can tell everyone what not to do. I think I'm playing the Queen of Diamonds. I guess the bad thing that happens is if this is like 9-8 fourth and West has ace doubleton. What was trick one? It was a club to the ace. I don't think East would lead the 9 from 9-8 fourth, though. That's why I think that this is more likely to be shortness than length. All right. I've decided. I'm playing it this way. Aha! Wait. Am I missing a spot? Oh, I thought it was king 8 third. You know what? Maybe it didn't matter. Maybe it didn't matter. Maybe none of this mattered at all. But I think I was believing I had an extra diamond spot somewhere because, yes, of course now West can just play the 10 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds to pick up the suit here. Or we could ruff a spade. This is going well. West didn't overtake the spade. Wow. This worked out a lot better than I had hoped. You know, there is some merit to the line of play that I took by putting up a high diamond anyway, which is that against this kind of 4-2 split, sure, West could have ducked the ace of diamonds to preserve communication in the diamond suit, but they would have to duck the next round of diamonds again. Yeah, this is just declare. This is just declare. It's the platinum and stars robot individual. So West would have wound up having to duck the first 2 rounds of diamonds. Or they could do what they did, ace of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, but then diamond communication is broken. And so then they have to realize that they should be overtaking the jack of spades. So we did put him in a bit of a tricky spot. Looking back on it, I don't really hate what I did, but I think I was getting a little confused about what my diamond spots were. I thought I had king 8 third in the dummy, and then it goes 9 queen ace, a low diamond I put in the 8, and whatnot. What would I open on the previous hand? I would open a diamond. We have 19 balanced. Okay, board 11, 6 boards to go. 1 heart by West, passed by our partner. We're past hand. We pass with the 6 card spade suit, of course we do. 2 hearts by East. Pass, pass, partner reopens with a double. Redouble by East showing values. We bid only 2 spades. And West doubles, and this goes all pass. I probably would have done a million things differently than either north or south. I mean, for starters, you can't balance with double on the north hand. Your partner never has a 6 card spade suit because they would have opened it in first suit. Robots are so funny sometimes. But yeah, anyway, I think if you want to balance with something over 2 hearts, balance with 2 no trump on this type of hand. And of course, as south, you just have to open 2 spades with these cards. But okay, here we are. We get the jack of diamonds lead. This is a very telling card to me, because I think it's very unlikely West has the king, jack, 10 of diamonds, so East probably has all of the king, queen of diamonds. The fact that East is redoubled, they probably have one more card. So it's possible the club honors are split. But I think West has the king, queen of spades. I'm pretty sure West has the king of hearts. And likely a club honor. So that would give West a hand that's like king, queen, fourth, king, fifth, doubleton, jack, and like king, doubleton or something. I'm over-analyzing this hand. Well, I am pretty sure that no matter what I do, I'm going to go down the same number of tricks. We can start with that, but I'm going to try and avoid losing 3 spade tricks if possible. The problem is that with king, queen, 9, fourth of spades in the West hand, that's going to be really difficult. We're going to have to end play West somehow. Well, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I think I should probably duck trick 1. That seems pretty clear to me. What I do after ducking trick 1, I'm not sure. It might depend on what the opponents end up doing. Like, even if diamonds are 6-1, it goes jack of diamonds overtaking, diamond return ruffed. West is roughing with a natural trump trick, and I can use the diamond ace to pitch a club loser. So there's essentially no harm in ducking the first trick, as far as I can tell. And I mean, maybe West does something bad. Like, maybe West switches to a heart away from the king, or switches to a spade, or switches to a club away from honor doubleton. So I think I should definitely duck. There's the heart switch. I mean, I'm going to take the finesse. I just haven't figured out what I'm doing next. Doesn't seem like it helps to win this in the dummy. So I guess I'm going to play the 10. I'm still pretty sure that my read on the hand is correct from trick 1, that East has the king, queen of diamonds, and the queen of clubs. I don't know, maybe that's not good enough for a redouble. They say it's 9 to 10 total points. Like, the fact that East overtook the jack of diamonds with the queen, I think strongly indicates to me that East has long diamonds. So what kind of shape can I pick up? I mean, what if West has a singleton diamond? Can I rough enough clubs in my hand that West somehow gets end played? Probably not. Just pull trump. Well, okay. I mean, I can concede 4 tricks, right? I can give up 3 trumps and a club. That's totally fine. That would basically just be claiming. Okay. I need to think for a second. So if I was going to rough some clubs in my hand, how would I go about that? Is this Cooney's tournament? No, it is it is listed at the top of the screen. Platinum, Stars and Platinum Robot Individual. Well, I don't know. I really don't see any way to do anything as long as West has 4 spades. And I mean, I guess if West doesn't have 4 spades, we can just make it spade to the ace spade. To be able to end play West, I would need to rough 2 cards in my hand, and there's no way West lets me do that. They must have 5 hearts for the opening bid, and we're playing them for 4 spades for this double. So I guess that means spade to the ace. Is it possible that West is like 6-5 with 5 spades? I don't know. Let's go spade to the ace. Okay, looks like down 1 to me. King of clubs switch. I am still under the impression the East has the club queen, so this is a very adventurous card to play. Yeah, East has the queen of clubs. That's actually kind of crazy to me that West switched to the king of clubs. I think that was completely unnecessary. Like, West could have just played back a heart or something. Or played a second round of diamonds. Alright. Well, minus 100. I don't think we could do anything about that. Well, we can't do anything double dummy, but single dummy, I wonder if I could have put them under more pressure. I don't think so. West just always over-roughs everything. It's going to be too tricky to persuade them to duck enough tricks to let me shorten myself so that they can get end played and trumps. All right, board 12. We have 5 boards to go. 1 club by West. Take out double by partner, we bid a heart. 2 clubs by West, 3 hearts by our partner, and we raised 4 hearts. I like the auction. Oh yeah. East has a bad hand with 7 high card points and elects to redouble. kind of dumb. Yeah, this would be a huge fix if we were playing in a real match point event and we were just minus 100 and the rest of the field was like minus 50. But then again, I mean, like, we just opened 2 spades on our hand. It might pass out, or maybe the opponents get to 3 hearts and go down or something. So king of spades lead. King from ace king. This hand's probably not going to be very interesting. The fact that I now know West has a long spade suit, ace king third or more, because they would lead ace from ace king doubleton, and they didn't lead a singleton diamond, I think I'm just going to play the ace king of hearts. I'm not going to play West for like queen third of hearts, despite them doing all the bidding. That feels like it's ace king queen third. Ace 6 4 5. So either West has queen 5 3 and they've false carded in trumps, or West has like queen doubleton or something. Or this. So East false carded in trumps from queen 6 3. Alright, pretty flat board. 4 to go. This time our partner opens a diamond. We bid a no trump, showing clubs. I'm just going to keep saying that every time we bid a no trump. It always shows clubs. 2-0 by partner. It should be 18 to 19, but I think the robots play some wild high card point range for this. 17 to 18. Yeah, like what do you do with 19? Also, why are you not just opening 1-0 with 17? So okay, 2-0, and we bid 3-0. We get a heart lead, we have 4 hearts, we have 3 clubs and 2 aces off the top. The club suit offers the possibility for extra tricks. Like maybe West could have 10-9 doubleton, Jack 10 doubleton or something. We might hook on the 3rd round. Diamonds has a possibility if we can convince West to not lead spades. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to win a heart and lead a diamond to the 10. Hopefully East doesn't hop up. Okay. And of course East switches to a spade. Well, now it feels like the best chance is to duck 2 spades and potentially squeeze someone in the minors. If either player has 4 clubs and 4 diamonds, we can squeeze them. It'll be completely automatic. So that's the plan. West elects not to lead their 6-card spade suit, and instead leads a heart. Well, let's cash some hearts. I did note the club pitch from East. Do I have a really long neck? I don't think so. Okay. The clubs were coming home. Although, maybe people won't pick up the club suit. I mean, East club discard. kind of gave the show away. Like, we could have elected to take the club hook eventually, and maybe we could get a good enough count on West's hand that we could work out what's going on, especially given the carding. You know, West with Jack 10 9 of clubs probably wouldn't play the 9 and then the Jack. They may have played Jack then 10 to indicate their honor holding. But I'm happy we made 10 tricks. So, 3 boards to go. It looks like I have a long neck because I'm thin. Yes, that is very possible. East opens a club. We overcall spade. West makes negative double. Partner bids 2 clubs, the limit raise in spades, and we bid 2 spades. I guess it's a little hard to evaluate our round suit honors. We don't have any aces. I mean, so, you know, the Queen Doubleton hearts doesn't look all that great after the negative double. King of clubs obviously doesn't look great with the 1 club opening, but we are 5-5. I guess our spade suit's a little weak. Yeah, maybe 2 spades is good enough. And partner doesn't care, jumps to 4 spades anyways. We get the ace of hearts lead, king from ace king. So East has the heart king. Whoa, wait a second. The opponents have 10 hearts and East didn't bid 2 hearts here. So this means hearts are 7-3. Or even worse, they could be 8-2, I suppose. 9-1, 10-0. No, 10-0, West would have led the king. It's a little surprising that West didn't do anything else with ace, presumably ace empty 7th of hearts. I guess that means East has everything else, which is going to be the Jack of diamonds, Queen Jack of clubs, King of spades. Okay. Or not. I was incorrect about the Jack of diamonds. But this very much looks like a singleton to me. I'm wondering if there's any chance if I play low, East just ducks it around to my king. Is that ever going to happen? Because I'm a little concerned. Well, if West is switching to the Jack of diamonds, diamonds must be, or West must have a trump, I think. So I was going to say I was a little worried about picking up 4-0 trumps if I play low and do win the king, because then I would need to rough a diamond in the dummy. All right, let's see. Okay, East wins the ace, returns a diamond. Whoa! We did it. Wow. What was West's hand? Why is West just passing throughout with ace jack 9 7th of hearts? They have an 8 count. Okay, I get it. There are a lot of jacks over there. Jacks are not good cards, but this... What an insane way to bid the hand. Just make a negative double and then never bid again. You know, if you start with a negative double and then you bid 3 hearts later, your partner knows what you have. How am I not fatter? You study programming and stream on my free time. Well, I do exercise, and I have a very high metabolism. I'm just lucky, I guess. I sit down a lot. A no trump, transfer to hearts. We have 15, partner bids 3 now. And we get the 7 of clubs lead, because why would they ever lead their suit when they can just lead my suit? This could be a true spot card lead. It could be like ace, jack, 8, 7, 5th or something. Do I study programming standing up? Would it make you feel better if I said yes? Then yes. Yes, I definitely do. So how many tricks do I have? I have 3 spades and 3 hearts once I knock out the king of spades. I have a club. We'll probably get a diamond. It seems like eventually they're going to figure out to switch to diamonds. You know, in general, if I was playing against human opponents and I got the 7 of clubs lead, let's suppose I was able to work out that this is from shortness, I would play the queen of hearts and a heart to the 10. Because one reason why you wouldn't lead your own suit on this auction is that you have length in the opponent's suit, and the only suit we've bid is clubs. Or, not clubs, hearts. But I think against the robots, this lead could just be from anything. Like, West might have king 5th of spades, and they just don't want to lead a spade. Okay, it's starting to look more and more like that club is from shortness. Jack of clubs return will win the king. This is a tricky hand. I'm thinking about just leading the queen of spades right now. I do believe clubs are 5-2, based on the way the first 2 tricks have gone. So will I finesse hearts? I'm not sure. I haven't really decided yet. But I think it's very likely the king of spades is with West, because I believe West would be more likely to lead spades instead of clubs if they had long spades without an honor. And it's just kind of unnatural to run the heart suit. Like, even if I figure out how to run hearts, what am I pitching from my hand? I guess I could throw 2 diamonds and a club, and then I could take a spade finesse. Maybe that's okay. But it's a little scary. Like, I lose the spade finesse and West switches to the queen of diamonds, and we could get in trouble. Although that 8 of diamonds in dummy is going to do a great job stopping the suit. But I'm a little worried if I don't figure out how to run the heart suit, that that 10 of spades could be a valuable entry. And I might get more information if I play the queen of spades now about what to do in hearts later in the play. Also, East might mistakenly win the king of spades and return a club, which would be good for me. There it is. The king of spades is offside. And we get the 5 of spades return. Okay. What card did East play on this trick? I wasn't paying attention. The 3. Well, I could kind of protect myself a little bit. Like, if I win the ace of spades in hand and go queen of hearts, heart to the 10, even if I guess wrong, at least that 10 of spades will be an entry to the long hearts. Maybe that's not a bad line. I mean, if East was giving true count on that trick, is this day one? Yeah, this is day one. Should be right up here. Almost cut off in the title. But yeah, this is the first day of the event. So what was I saying? Yeah, if spades are 3-3, and I win the jack of spades, and I go queen of hearts, heart to the 10, I guess a spade return is really bad for me. That kind of cuts communications. But I'm expecting East to like win whatever and return another club. Well, they should also know that West started with a doubleton club, so never mind. Yeah, okay, tricky spot. Okay, I'm gonna try and guess the heart suit after running a few spades. East false carded. Wow. So he started with 5 clubs, 2 spades. They pitched a high diamond. Which makes me think East is very likely to have the ace. Huh. Go for broke. I'm probably going to. So I'm thinking about cashing the queen of clubs and going queen of hearts, heart hook. I don't have a great sense of the diamond count. That would make me a little happier. And I'm a little worried because East did not discard a heart on the previous trick. Or on any of the spade tricks, that East might be holding on to Jack Doubleton. Because if East was holding on to small Doubleton or like 3 small hearts, they would know that, you know, the hearts were running and they might just pitch one. Let's see what West does on this trick. Yeah, that's making me more confident that I should just go queen of hearts, ace, king of hearts. Oh, I don't know though. West has just high-loed now. I'm gonna play the ace. All right. Hearts for coming home. Ooh, West pitched from Jack 4th. Well, that was nice of them. That was very nice of them. All right, 6:30, last hand. And then I really have to run immediately after this. I have a meeting in 20 minutes. So pass, club by East. We overcall heart. 2 clubs by West, 2 hearts by North. 3 clubs by East, we bid 3 hearts. I don't like this 3 heart bid. I don't see any reason why we should be bidding with length in the opponent's suit. I would be more drawn to double 3 clubs, but I also wouldn't do that. We have like no defense. But I don't know. I would just pass. You know, if partner has extra heart length or something, or if partner has club shortness, they can bid. Isn't it an online meeting? It is, but that doesn't mean that I don't need to like get set up. So, nope, absolutely not. I cannot do that today. Anyway, we have got to 3 hearts, and we get the Jack of Diamonds lead. Well, there's 0 chance this is a lead away from the king, because the robots don't believe in leading away from kings. With that said, I mean, I still think I'm going to play low. I do want to set up a diamond discard for a spade, probably. Yeah, let's see how the defense goes. Okay. So ace of spades, 9 of spades. You know DT can't collect channel points if he's timed out. DT wanted to play a speedball this weekend. 9 of spades. Like, looking at the auction, this can't be ace doubleton. Sounds like his problem. I agree. Like, West should be making a negative double most of the time if they have 4 spades. Well, 1 week's viewing? Yeah, as long as he doesn't get timed out, then he can collect the points. Yeah, I am streaming early in the mornings. It's 7:15 in the morning for me, just because I've been doing it before class. But today I woke up late. I was out super late last night, way past my bedtime and curfew. And so I had to decide if I had enough time to stream today or not, or if I was just going to skip the Plat Star this month. We might have done okay in today's set. I think we might be barely above average, if that. But tomorrow, if we keep up with the 45-minute streams for this, we're going to be way in the hole, like 40% rounds. Maybe. So I don't have a good entry to dummy. That's my problem. Like, if I could just go king of spades, pull trumps, queen of diamonds, heart over, ace of diamonds pitching, I would probably do that. But I'm wondering if I need to take the hook. Like, it might not cost, even if I can do all of the things I said. Well, I guess spades are 3-3, right? That's what we're assuming. We're assuming the spades are splitting. So I could go king of spades, ace king of hearts. That splits. Queen of diamonds, heart over, ace of diamonds pitching a spade, ruff a spade, setting up the 10, then ruff a club to get back. Last spade is good. That requires a lot of things to split very well. Alternatively, we could just play opener for the spade queen. And I mean, if that works, we could even like take a heart finesse if we felt so inclined. I guess it's kind of impossible that East has 3 hearts. I mean, maybe East is like 3, 3, 2, 5. Like, taking the spade hook would work if East is 3, 3, 2, 5. Then we could go Ace of Hearts, overtake the diamond, hook the heart. Or something along those lines. I mean, I guess we could like rough a club to get over there or whatever. But I think I'm taking the hook. I don't know. Maybe this is dumb. If hearts are 2, 2, East would be like 3, 2, 3, 5, which is also possible. Alright, I'm not taking the hook. Well, all right. I guess I need to unblock this. Did not matter. Down 1. Nothing we could do. Good defense ops. Okay. Wow.